Okay, we're live. So hopefully connection actually cooperates with us tonight, this afternoon. Hope. But we'll get right to work and see how things go. All right, so far so good. Fortunately, I was not able to stream again last night because, like I mentioned, I'm in a hotel right now. Around this time, I guess it's good. Nighttime's not so. All right, anyways, let us show in the room. So what do we do? Let's start off watching the movie, see where we stand. We're gonna be doing a lot of Aseprite work today. I'm giving myself like at least an hour worth of work. I do humbly apologize if we randomly come out, because again, I'm not in the same location I was last week. This hotel is internet service. So we're gonna wait till the movie and we'll go right to Aseprite. I did see the comment earlier about trying to use more pixelated effects. Yes, we can do that. We would just have to do a lot of extra. It is a possibility. The only reason why I'm using the effects that I'm using is because they blend a lot easier effects. Some effects have very, very jagged boundaries around them. I'll shut off in a second. Let's just watch the movie. Also, as mentioned before, the longer an animation goes, the longer it takes for actually load. So there we go. Perfect. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Like that, the aura, you can tell it's not pixelated. It weird. But we can try to work. Just want to see where we talked last time. I gotta fix that specific scene. Gotta fix that too. There's a couple things that those are camera issues that we had to work out yesterday, so things are probably like today we're going to be experimenting on bow and arrows. We're trying to see if we can get that to work. The bow was completed yesterday off stream. I would have streamed it, but again, couldn't stream. So that's complete. So we're going to try to see if we can actually get this right. Can you for a second? You just had to be there. Finding a pixelated aura is gonna be. But again, we can get this to work. It's just gonna be very. That's where we stopped. Okay, cool. So I just gotta fix a couple of things and that's what separate. We'll use Heart's Aura as an example. So we're gonna take the movie clip effect off and we're just gonna turn it into a regular graphic. Yeah, it's not the best, but again, we can definitely get this. Yeah, definitely auras. Just something out. Probably in the next Sprite animation. Probably just. Okay. And again, I'm still working on one, fortunately. All right. I have to add a key. Okay, right there. Reimagined. Okay, that should be good. Later on when we watch the movie. Well, no, actually, let me add a couple more. 11, 12, 17. All right, that should be good. As mentioned before, because the camera's currently up, sometimes it does glitch and does affect the other layer. I just gotta pay his layer. Ear layer, effect 1 is what. All right, perfect. It's actually. I'm just paying attention to any extra. All right. Let's zoom in. So that's okay. Yep, there it is. Right? I don't know if you can see it. There's an extra frame that should not be there. You have to be very, very careful with. If you misclick, a keyframe will get added. So let's zoom in. Right there. Let's clear that. Now it's good. I think there was one. Oh, that's what I wanted. Where do you should start? I'm thinking. I'm probably gonna end. So here's right behind her. We're gonna add another layer. We're gonna call it minority below. Insert blank keyframe. We're gonna highlight all this. Find this. Things look a little bit. All right. Let's watch the movie, and after that, we'll go to Aseprite. So there is a lot of things we have. I might end up streaming this for a little while longer. Seeing yesterday, I could not come back and do another. This hotel is horribly inconsistent. Right now, it's 12 o'clock. So peak hours for them for internet use be around like 7 o'clock. So I'm not working, so that's good. So we can actually just get as much work as we can done. And again, any constructive criticism, we know. Saw the comment earlier. How to use pixelated effects. Perfect, we can do that. We just gotta figure it out. It's like auras, making it to a movie clip and adding the blend, it just makes it look like they're engulfed in the aura. Fortunately, if we make it into a graphic, the whole entire effect's covering it. That works for like Dragon Ball energy form. We'll figure it out. That, yeah, it looks so much better. So there's definitely that extra keyframe that was added on the camera that kind of screwed things. It's all good. There's a lot of good memorable for sure. Judgment take. It looks so cool. I could have made it better. That just means later on, definitely we're going to try to work on Tiamat's going to get definitely redone. I do not like what Dark Dawn did to him. Or her. God. She was so much cool. Series. I just gotta make her dash a little bit faster, but that's something I can do without rewatching this. Okay, so let's take care of that. Then I'll move on to Aseprite. So that should be... It's actually funny. There's more frames on... All right. Let's reduce some of the frame. That should be fun. Not too later on. Okay, now we can move. So bow and arrows. Let's get them. All right, that's extended. That's neutral. There we go. Very, very fun to make. It's literally just rectangles. Rectangle here, rectangle here, rectangle. Square, square, rectangle. It's the line. You just make it into an arrowhead. Pretty easy. All right, so we'll use. Let's see. I would have to. We'll use your idle for now. That's so weird. I have to fix this. So let me fix this real quick because I think this is an older version. So things aren't gonna match. I don't have the pink right there and the pink. All right. Luckily, it's just two different types. Well, magenta. And again, I do apologize if this stream just randomly just dies. Like, the connection here is terrible. All right, gotta fill this in. Just gotta fix that. The side. I wish. I think the outline for this will be come on. Let's see. It's mine. All right, so yes. New layer. Always name your layers. Call this. Luckily, she stairs are called Mia, so I can just take one of my arms and just go ham on this. But why do I? I'll probably have to JC again. That's fine. Yeah, I'll definitely have to JC again. You've been putting in a lot of work, JC. And let me actually use this one. Perfect. Plenty enough working. Copy. All this left arm. Unfortunately, this means I have to change. I might have to change the sprite that's in the Adobe Animate. But it's focused more so on this. Just in case, we're gonna fix this up a little. Not gonna be too anal about the colors. Sonic, you go in so hard at times, but the song was good until you get to there. Let's see. Fuck. I will look at that later. My thing is, I kind of made her too tall, but I can fix this once we get to... All right, I'll take a look at that. Sorry for the disruptions. My buddies is kind of going on. I would have to... Honestly, I would have to open this up. It could be a pain, but it's not going to be that. For now, let's just get the arms done. Oh. Okay. Before we do that. Actually, I'm already committed. All right. I gotta take an arm. Oh, yeah, we're good. This one took so long to make. I'm happy with the way it came out. Okay. Just fix it. All right, just give me a second. So honestly, we have to make 2 sprites. Okay, not a big deal. So let's start with the left arm. So what we're going to do, be behind. I'll get the exact positioning later. I'm not too worried about it right now. Actually, smooth. Little tiny bit. Okay, I think that should be fun. Let's turn off the right arm for now. Oh. Alright, this is WB. Too big. No, I think that's fine. We'll come back and we'll do this. I think that's good. And the only problem is you're tall, so I just gotta shorten you. So we'll do that right now. Oh, whoops. Always make sure you're quick. That should be. Just gotta move the arm up a little. So honestly, is you can come back later and find. For the most part. Oh. Just so this isn't. Okay, perfect. And that's good. Perfect. We'll call it unknown bode. So there you have it. Bows can work, sort of. I'm not jumping to conclusions, but I'm pretty confident the rest is gonna be good. You have a neutral state. All right, next. I need to get her right arm back. Might have to extend this a lot, actually. As usual, if anybody has any suggestions, just let me know. This is a community-based project. Also, while I have things planned for the story, I can change anything at any single time. If you want me to add something, I'll add it. I'll see if I can get it to work. Oh, I got requests to put firearms in. You got Beastkin coming up. It's gonna be very fun to do. This is a community project, so if anybody ever has any suggestions, just let me know. Gotta see if I can implement it. Okay. Anyways, back. Layers done. Yeah, we're definitely got to extend the. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit earlier when I did this, but it's all good. This is not that bad. Just gotta feel it. The only reason why I was hesitant on adding bow and arrows is because those are very complex when it comes to posing. There's some very, very elaborate things that we probably have to do later. For example, shooting in the air, just shooting upward. That's... oh, God. That's going to be weird. Just a straight arrow shot, for now, is fine. Okay, let's see. Actually, this one. I gotta remember to keep on checking this connection. I'll check in this second. If I cut off, or if this randomly lags, I do. Like there. Oh, yep. Give it a second to fix. There we go. It's kind of crazy. You have to choose specific streaming time. It's all good. All right. So this is a bit distorted. Oh, this has to go. Fuck. All right, so this has to get moved up. I swear, hardest part. Line this up perfectly. And dragging it. There we go. No, no. There we go. We'll have to extend this a little tiny. We're close. So here's that should be just thinking. I'll have to bring it back a tiny. I think right there's fine. We don't want it to be lined up exactly with this. Yeah, this it's good. It's good. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as we get the look, I'm perfectly content with it. Oh, this book. All right, now we have to use it. And did I fuck up? I think I fucked up. No, I didn't. I have to get the arrow on. Give me a sec. So here's what I wanted. We're gonna move this back a little tiny bit. Get the arrow ready. We don't need that no. So how do I want to... Let's do this. Hit the arrow on... Call this arrow. All right, I have to size this a lot. I mean, so we made this a little bit too. So let's see. I have an idea. We're going to delete this. Move. Take the arrow. Let's get extended. Shorten that a little tiny. Oh. Just a little. Has to be kind of hard. I might have to change the color. Yeah, we're gonna change the color of this and just make it white because it's gonna blend in way too much. Okay, not a big deal. We'll make it white. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, not a big deal. This is where Magic Wand comes in handy. I'm not being lazy. It's gonna probably take a while. Actually, fuck it. We're just gonna do it though. Actually, let's make this derp primary color. Karis has a lot of color. Honestly, I think let's make it green. Yeah, we'll just have to make it green. I'm not too worried about it being neutral, but extended, definitely we have to change the color. But when designing this is pretty much what I was doing the entire time. There we go. So this should blend a lot better. Save it. Copy it. Anything we'll back and just make it a little bit. I think we should. Yep, a lot better. But the thing is, we have to make it slightly small. Nothing too crazy. You'll see why in a second. Actually, no, I think fine. Okay. That should be. So let's grab her. Actually, no. So we're gonna move. Oh, right. Right there, shoot. Have to be right. We'll put it right. It has to be at the ready to fire position. Hey, it's not good. Right there. So let's grab her arm. I'll have to reduce the arm size. Not a big deal. We'll see. Let's bring you. I think that's good. I might give it section. All right, so she's getting ready to fire it there. Then the next sprite, it has to be fully extended. All this bow ready to fire. Don't let all this stuff that I'm doing motivate you for taking up a project. Like, it's a lot of work. I'm not gonna deny. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a lot of work. If you take the time, you can make miracles happen. Who would have thought? We got JRPG sprites in a sprite animation. It's possible. You just gotta take time and experiment. A lot of trial by fire. Okay, now we're gonna get rid of the arrow frame. I'm gonna get rid of the bow, bring it right back in. For right arm. Had to change some stuff. Okay. Copy them. How do you extend? Copy them. I'm gonna have to extend this all. I think this is actually the best size. Let's see. Let's get the back in. Copy. I have so much up right now. Let's see. So the arrowhead right about there. I really should have made, but I think there should be good. I'm thinking. Keep it there for now. Actually, fuck. Keep track of your layer. Actually, no. All right, so now the right arm. This is gonna have to be. Probably. Feeling right. I think we got something here. We're good. And like I mentioned earlier, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to come back later for another stream because this hotel apparently you have to pick specific times to stream. So it's 1 o'clock right now. I think I've been streaming this for an hour. I think around 7 o'clock, that's when people are gonna be like on everything. Okay, let's see. That looks really good. So arrows, I guess from the neutral, can work in Golden Sun. Just the other potential arrow shooting angles might be kind of weird. All right, so that's getting ready to fire. Do a couple. So call that. We'll call this fire. Oh, fire. So we're gonna get this layer. No, I with arrow. Rid of the. Now we just need. Okay, that's fine. We'll just say when she's getting ready to fire it charges up. There we go. I should have painted this green, but it's not the end of the world. So we're gonna put the bow back. The bow has been fired. Good. Now the thing is, we gotta put this in the Sprite animate. I have no idea how this is gonna look. We'll figure it out as soon as we get there. Bow fired. What we're gonna do is now put her in the training state. See how she looks. Alright. Bow fired. Alright, perfect. We'll start with something I need to do. Oh, neutral. Copy. Red line is used as the x-axis in the Sprite. It helps me line things. Let's go to a little bit lower. Not the end of the world. Okay, that's fine. Fire. Size is not looking the best because as soon as we get to Adobe Animate. Yeah, Perfect. Now, this one. So that's what we'll say. As soon as she's getting ready to fire, the string glows. It glows green. I was not thinking when I'm like, you know what? Let me make the string gray. Oh yeah, your cloak is primarily shades of black and gray. That's good. We're good. Now the last one is just fired. Then perfect. There you have it. We got bow and arrows and golden sun. I just gotta figure out if I'm gonna do other complex stances because this will get weird very, very quickly. Okay, we're good. All right, get back to the sprite animation. We'll go from there. Progress has been made. Today was a very, we did a lot of experimenting. All right, we haven't crashed. That's good. We're streaming for an hour. A couple hiccups. I think we're good. Okay. Now we're gonna see the power labor to put her in the sprite animation and see how this goes. And again, I'll see what I can do about making pixelated effects, because I know from what the comment told me earlier, it is jarring because we're using more high def effects on Golden Sun sprites and the background's. I'll see what I can do. I have a crap ton of, I have like at least 10 gigs worth from back in the day, so I'll make the time to go through them. All right. All right, so we're right here. Let's add a couple extra frames to this. Because we want this. I think we're good. All right. I'll have you guys yapping. That should be fine. Blank keyframe. Let's cross our fingers. Oh, neutral. All right, because we haven't done this today, we're gonna go over how it sprites into Adobe Animate. It's not as easy as just drop it in. You have to do a lot of extra steps. And unfortunately, I'm not the best at explaining things, so I'll take things very, very slowly. If there's any questions about how to do this, just put in the comment. Okay, so, all right, step one. Brought the new sprite into the... We created a blank keyframe to get rid of that old sprite that was... So, like, after a specific frame, it disappears. So, it was easy. Neutral. This one's called unknown bow neutral. I'm going to bring it to the animation. Where the hell are... Oh, yeah. For some odd reason, Adobe Animate likes putting things in the top left-hand corner. I don't know why. It's weird. All right, so we're going to zoom in on her. That should be good enough. So, it's like I said earlier, unfortunately, it's not as easy as just free transforming it. Hold on. For some reason, music's... But we heard that enough. Okay. Click on the sprite. Go to modify. Unfortunately, it's stupid, so you can't see the drop down. There's an option for a bitmap. Go to that. You're gonna go on trace bitmap, and a pop-up is gonna show up again. Make sure your color threshold is on 1. Minimum areas will be at 1 pixels. Corner thresholds on many corners. Perfect's on pixels. After that, you're gonna press F8 on your keyboard. Another pop-up's gonna come up, and you're gonna convert this to symbol. So as soon as you press F8, it'll give you the option to convert this to a symbol. What we want to do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna name this whatever you want. We're just gonna call this unknown. Oh, neutral. Make sure type is on graphic, and go. Because if you don't take these steps, your sprite will come up very, very blurry. All right. So we keep things uniform, but to make sure everything is accurate to the sizing. So she is 388 width and 383.8 height. Do that. It's big. The camera. Oh, yeah, I forgot. When you're doing sizing, you want to make sure the camera's off because the camera can like screw things up all the time. Just remember to turn it back on. Yeah. Because I put up the same size as the menu. Yeah, you have to be very careful when you're resizing things. The camera just blows things. So turn off the camera if you're going to be adding sprites or symbols. The ongoing gag for me is when I'm all set and done, the dust is all settled, I'll go to play the movie and forget that the camera's off. It happens a lot. Get very salty. All right, so 194, 191.9. It makes a lot more sense. And I have them set up on the same size as me. Perfect. So now we should be good. This looks. So what we're gonna do is run on onioning, do a sheet. We're gonna drag this up. This is fine because she's drawing an arrow, so her cloak is gonna be. If you really, really want to be anal about it, you can widen her a little. So we're going to make sure she's on the right plane of axis. Give me a sec. So we have her at negative 2.6. Slopes are hard. No, that makes no sense. Wait a minute. Absolutely. Sometimes Adobe Animate is not accurate. So in this case, we're going to do, we're going to match this as and to the left. Turn off onioning and this goes. So we're going to have to make this a little bit. We could change this, but it's not the end of the world. This is the old sprite that we did before. I just didn't. Yeah, we're going to change it. That's gonna be OCD. So we'll clear this. Insert a blank keyframe. We'll do the exact same steps that we did before. It's gonna use data sprite. And we'll do the same thing that again with the other. Okay, so unknown item. Is that what I called it? That's weird. All right, let's get rid of it. Oh, really? Okay, there. So, idle. The same exact thing. Drag it in. Just gonna have to do some funky stuff. So modify, bitmap, trace bitmap, color threshold 1, minimum area 1 pixels, corner threshold many corners, per fit pixels. Press F8, convert this to symbol, call this unknown legs. Okay. I already know the sizings. 194 width, 191.34. That's crazy. I have to do the exact same thing for the other one. Second. Perfect. So you're gonna have to be here. 0. The y-axis is gonna be 786. There we go. So we're gonna have to make you a tad bit. So we're gonna grab this, bring you up a little bit. That should be good. A little bit more. You say stick, but I think a little bit more. So let's put you at 225. Yeah, that's perfect. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the other side because we changed the sprite, so we're gonna change that one too. So we're just gonna copy this. We want to make it symbol already. So we're just gonna be replaced. Wait, I deleted it. Yeah. I'm gonna clear this. Clear frame. We're gonna paste. It's just all the way. We gotta make size, which should be good. To 1700. The y-axis 815. Perfect. Make this 17. Gotta flip this. Go to modify, transform, flip horizontal. There you go. It's easy as that. It may seem complicated, but the more you do it, the easier it is. All right, so we're gonna watch the movie. What? Turn on the camera first, then we're gonna watch the movie. Caught myself. So we'll do the whole YouTube deal. If you're liking what you're seeing, do like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please put it in the comment. Read the comment. This is a community-based project, so whatever people want me to try to put in, I'll try it. So far, requests have worked. Especially the guns. I think the guns, it was so like out of pocket, but it fit so well. I haven't finished adding the fire effects on Jenna's sword, definitely. It's just time consuming. I'll get to it eventually. I just want to work on the other stuff. I'm very curious how other summons are going to be. So since Neo Judgment, knows? Well, I have an idea. I'm gonna try to implement it soon. I love this Dragon Ball reference. Okay, good. All right, let's get the next sprites in there. But we have to do a couple extra things. We have to add a couple of extra keyframes. Well, just a couple of frames, actually. We're just adding frames here for yapping purposes. Because if you're not careful, in adding the right amount of frame, you might not have enough space to actually put text boxes lit. It's happened. A lot of scenes I've worked, well, not a lot of them. Some complex scenes kind of screwed. I didn't give myself enough frames, and it actually does suck. It does. It's all good. There are ways to. Oh, this is the Dark Dawn remix of Isaac's theme. I'm gonna shut up. Let's listen to this one. So weird hearing the sound font. Oh, Peter, oh boy. All right. So these frames, keyframes have to be a little bit quicker. Frame. yeah, I'm gonna give myself like at least 30 more minutes worth for work. I'm still kind of on duty right now. People that don't know I'm in the military, so at any given moment they'll probably call me to go do. Probably gonna be soon. Later on tonight, I will try again to stream, but if not, I tried. We'll have to do it again at the same time tomorrow if I'm not on duty. But let's get as much work as we can in the next 30 minutes. We did a lot of good work today. I'm very content. We have bow and arrows and gold. Okay. Oh shit. It's called Weyard. And like I mentioned earlier, I will figure out the effect situation. Alright, so we'll go over this one more time. So unfortunately, when it comes to sprites in Adobe Animate, you can't just use free transform. You could, but it's gonna come out really no. Once you start editing these sprites, all hell just. But in general, the sprites can be blurry, so you have to turn it to bitmap first by tracing it, then convert it to a. So you go to modify, bitmap, trace bitmap, color threshold 1, minimum error 1 pixels, corner threshold many corners, curve fit pixel. Press F8 on your keyboard, call it whatever you want. We'll call this unknown, ready to fire. Oh, ready to fire. And make sure the type is on graphic. So we already know this is 220. Width 190.85 to be, I think it's 76. It's actually 76.35 per y-axis. And the x-axis is easy enough. All right. We're gonna have to make this one a little bit wider. Yeah, it just has to be a little. So the good thing about this is, can't really, I don't know if you can see it on your end, but here's her Uggs right here. You can see the outline of it. So what we can do is just make it wide enough that it goes right on top of it. Perfect. There you go. So, like I said before, this one's gonna be a little bit. This one has to be very quick. Okay. What do I want to do here? Oh, we're gonna make this cool. What? Why'd you stop there? We stopped at the worst possible. All right, we're gonna do some funky camera work. So what I want to do. Let's add a keyframe right here. Camera. Actually, let's clear that for now. I don't like the fact that I really don't like the fact that it did. Save it. Always super cautious with the camera. Back. I'll probably have to give this a crap ton of. Also, just so you know, you have about 16,000 frames over workspace. We just pushed 7,000 right now. You still have a good ways to go. So what I want to do is have this pan out, and yeah, this is gonna pan out right there. You add more keyframes, a lot more keyframes. Be careful when you're adding keyframes. If you add too much very quickly, you might crash. Do not want to crash on this, especially with the camera's active. That can screw up layers. All right, we'll just do it right here for now. Insert keyframes. Go to Tool. All right, there are instances where you can't click Tool because, again, Adobe Animate does like to glitch at times. In order for you to remedy that, click the camera on and off, and you should be good to go. Camera is right here. All right, so we'll put the x-axis on 0. Put the y-axis on 0. Put the zoom back on 100. So, good to go there. We're going to add a tween to this. Tweening is your best friend. So right-click anywhere in between both keyframes. Excuse me. I'll explain tweening in the simplest way possible. If you played old-school Sonic games that have supersonic, 2D point, supersonic, or even regular Sonic, left to right in a simple line. That's it. I use ease in and out. So if ease in, you're taking like baby steps, then going. It seems like it looks a little bit more natural. So that's what we're going to do with the. So this is what I also use. But for simplicity's sake, you can use classic tween. So in order to change it, you go on this side, click classic tween. You'll have a couple options. Unfortunately, you can't see it because the first option is no ease, defeats the purpose. Second option is classic, which is automatically. Third option is not going to use. Fourth option is out, which we're not going to use. Fifth option is just ease in and out. You click quad, and we go from there. Have a nice pan out here. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to add a lot of. I want this to go very, very slow. That should be good enough. All right. Step. We're gonna here. Add a keyframe here. Same exact thing. This one probably has a build. All right. So right on the frame, she lifts her. Right on the frame, she has the bow ready. Put another keyframe. What we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom in on her. Should be good. So when it comes to zooming is great, but you want to make sure you have enough space for the text box. All right, perfect. All right, so same thing we did minutes ago. Right click anywhere in between. Click classic tween. Effect, ease in, out. This is gonna be super fast. Perfect. Now we're gonna save it. And again, like I said earlier, I'll figure out the effects section. Like I don't personally mind the effects, but I see with the person who commented his point of view. Yeah, some of the effects are a little bit more high res compared to the background. Well, compared to the sprites in general, dealing with pixelated. So I'll figure it out. I have a crap ton of. We're so deep into this, changing it now would kind of. So probably the next sprite animation, I'll change things up. So for now, I need an effect to go on the So give me like a minute and we'll put something in. I have my own personal effects, but I have a massive catalog of effects I can. Oh boy, that bygone era. I had a lot of effects back then. I'm just happy we're in the position we're at right now. I didn't think this was possible, but hey, build some sprites that are in a sprite animation environment. This takes a lot of work. Okay, we'll just call this. I need to simulate light in here. This may take a couple. That would work. Nope. Let's give it a couple more minutes. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna go with 80. Like I said earlier, if anybody ever has any, just let me know. Love experiments. Okay. So we're gonna use. We're not gonna use Mia. That one's been giving us issues. One keyframe. What we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom all the way. On her. Oh, that's so cool. So this wasn't. So that has to be right here. So is there a blank keyframe right there? Effect. 80. You're all the way up. Of course, you're all the way up. Oh my. Adobe Animate, you just can't make this easy, huh? Okay. Let's grab it. So here's what we're gonna do. This is already a movie clip. Or 9 times out of 10, maybe even 8 times out of 10, where you insert a graphic into Adobe Animate, it's mostly flip, which is good because you can add blending effects. It's a graphic. I prefer it being on graphic and I actually see where the frame starts and where the frame. But not the case for this one. So what we're gonna do, put a blend right here. We'll go over the effect. Normal is how you see it. Layer adds a layer to it. Not really much change. Darken darkens it. Multiply darkens it even more. Lightens pretty straight, self-explanatory. I normally use screen because screen keeps some of the effects there. But we're probably gonna go with add. Add is what I normally use. There's an overlay, adds an overlay to it. Hard light makes it dark as hell with an overlay. Add. Adding screening is generally what I, because it lightens everything, makes it a little more cleaner in my opinion, and still retains some of the residual. Subtract makes it invert. Different kinds of gets rid of all the extra stuff. I cannot never explain the proper way. Invert it inverts it, which most we're not going to use. Alpha gets rid of it, and erase it. So we're just going to go add it. All right, so we're in the movie now. Give ourselves a couple extra. That should be fun. Okay. Let's cross our fingers. We got a lot done today. Unfortunately, like, legitimately, I do promise I'll try again later stream, but we'll probably be playing with fire again. And it should be noted, it's going fast because of it. Once I get to the second phase of the sprite animation video, I'll be able to slow it down. I use Adobe Animate for creation, DaVinci Resolve for slowing things down, and script writing, and I use CapCut for all the cool things. Like, we're still in the beginning phase. Dual cam never gets old. I gotta fix that. Let's fix that little tiny bit. For those curious, Hart used perfume. Okay, so we definitely have to pay attention. Ooh. Perfect. All right, we just gotta slow that down a little bit, but good. I can do to make this a little bit dramatic. I can have you start dashing. You start dashing right there. So we're gonna copy this. Actually, let's copy the sprite text. Right here is probably no, because dashing. I gotta think about it. Okay, let's add a keyframe right here. No, we gotta do it. We'll do it right here. Enter keyframe. Do this twice. Just past 7,500 frames. Put a keyframe right here. Camera back to heart. Oh, good. This is a good point. All right. So, like I mentioned earlier, sometimes the camera will not let you do camera stuff because right now it's grayed out. For you to fix that, you just turn the camera on and on. So we're not going to touch the y-axis. We're just going to use the x-axis. Zoom out a little. Classic tween. Ease it out. Gives us a couple of frames. So far, I'm really happy with this. It's looking really, really good. So we're gonna have heart dash. We're gonna have to do a lot of crazy stuff. That should be enough frames. All right, it's your key. Okay, so that should be. Now let's get her dashing. Right there. Keep go. But it's turned on. Yep, it's actually perfect. Chico profiles a lot. Kind of annoying. All right, save it. Our inclines and declines fun because the moment you go down, you're gonna be going down here. Okay, we'll figure that out. All right, I'm gonna use the arrows in order. Okay. I'm gonna have to move the camera too. I figured I was gonna have to move. Okay, that's. So let's grab the camera. I'm gonna put the camera down a little tiny. I would say, from an animation point of view, the camera is usually the hardest one to. Okay, just drop the x-axis, or y-axis a tiny bit. So 603, 604, 604 should be. To keep. Perfect. Great. Now, so this is where it gets very complicated because we're going to do a very fast take back to unknown. So we're going to insert a keyframe right there. Which we'll probably have to work on when I get back later. I hope I'll be able to. But nothing is guaranteed, unfortunately. Hotel situation. Oop. It's all good. It's between. But right here, she has to fire it. We'll give it like a couple extra frames. That'd be good to go. Damn. All right. Give it like an extra 10 minutes portion. Okay. So let's say she fires it right here. The arrow has to be thank God I made arrow a separate thing. Holy crap. Okay, let's turn that on. Oh, fired. Okay. Oops. I think I could be able to pull this off. I take a. Oh shit. Turn off the camera. Never Sprite work when the camera's on. Things just get so screwed. It does a symbol. Unknown both fine. Perfect. We'll make this 225 right now. This will be 190. 191, 5, 7, 8. This is on zero axis. Just put on onioning just to be sure. Made this a little bit big. 270. Okay, now let's see. I'll finish up at the 2-hour mark. We're at 146, so 14 minutes left. I don't want to use it, but I'm gonna have to use it. Okay. Whoops. That would have been bad. Okay, that's on me. Screw it up. It's all good. So make sure you're always clicking. I know I have a crap ton of layer, but try to keep track of things. All right, arrow pin. Gotta turn that into symbols. Oh yeah, we're definitely turning symbol. Dude, you're tiny. I technically don't even need to do it. I wonder. Yeah, I really don't need to do it. Yeah, I actually don't need to do it. I'll probably come back later. Insert keyframe. I'm gonna make this a lot bigger. Try to get it up. Not. So we start a key. Insert keyframe. Insert key. We definitely have to make that really, really. All right, we speed that up. We'll give it more. All right, time to get one of our sprites. Hers is a little bit more complex because the story purpose is concealing her body, her faces stuff, and she's missing a horn. You know, she's that type of character who cared about her look. That being disfigured, you don't want no one to see you. high rating. We don't even know. We'll just say she's a succubus. Honestly, I'm just gonna say she's a succubus. Okay. So it would have to be. You're gonna have to be right here. Of course, you're gonna top left. I turned off her sprite because she's just gonna disappear as soon as art reflects this. So same thing. Since symbol, trace it first. The bit modify, bitmap, trace bitmap, color threshold 1, minimal error 1 pixels, corner threshold many corners, and curve fit pixel. F8, art 1. Call it that. Make sure it's a graphic. I can spell. I cannot spell. That's fine. So now we can resize this. You have the same. Oh, son of a bitch. Turn off the camera. Do not resize it when the camera. Now we're good. 194 for the width. 191. Small arena, big sword. Just completely like ruin my trail. Since you're silhouetted, we have to turn off your sprite color. So we're just gonna go to brightness, -80. Fortunately, we have to rotate you, which is gonna screw things up because it's gonna mirror it. So your damaged side is gonna be flipped. Insert frame. All right. I gotta rotate this. And we'll have you just and we'll turn it. I'll have to add it's spark, right? Not a big deal. So we'll have the camera fall. We'll have to add a crap ton of to this. Insert keyframe. This one's gonna take a little bit. I think we got it. Insert another keyframe. Go back down to heart. Out. And as usual, if people want me to go be a little bit more thorough in my explanations, be a little bit more thorough with it. I'm not the best at explaining. If there's any questions, you know. I do try to explain. For the most part, it's self-explanatory. You just would have to actually self. That's why I stream these for resources. But don't be afraid to ask questions. All right, that should be streaming. I said 14 minutes, but that's 14 minutes. Still not done. Dog leg. Let's just do this. Copy. 2 hours is good. Did a lot in 2 hours. I honestly just need to add a hit spot. And add the perfect one. Okay. Insert key there. So now what we have to do is do a pan out to where unknown was. 8,000 frames. Hey. Insert a classic tween. Out. Also, remember to always say, because Adobe Animate is very notorious for crashing, but we haven't crashed for a long time, knock on wood, so I think we are good. She's gone. Is there keyframe? Or to have it go right back to heart, then we'll insert a keyframe, right? And we'll have the camera to do it. Yeah, right there. Insert keyframe. Do another keyframe. Oh, what? Huh? Excuse my friend. All right, there we go. All right, that should be good. Insert keyframe. I'll have the camera go to 0 on both axes and zoom out to 1. I'll bring it back into place. Okay, now we have to go all the way back here. Well, while I'm here, might as well grab the hit spot. Copy it. here. Let's grab it. Selection suite. Don't know how I lift that. Zoom in. We're gonna use our arrows. That should be good. And we'll have it end. Save it. Let's cross our fingers, but I need to get one more sprite. Should be all the way over here. It's actually yeah, it's definitely this one. Nope. Perfect. After this, transition to Mia, and we're almost done. Want to make sure I get those. So she's gonna be 11. Let's not do that. That's camera off. Except before, just make sure the camera's off if you're gonna be like 11, 4, 3, 9. Make sure we get the y-axis right. But it be turning her. Y-axis is 38.5. Just gotta flip it. Perfect. Good. Just add a crap ton of frames for dialogue purposes. You know, give it a sec. Save it. Couple more frames. Pass. All right, let's do a couple watches and go. A little bit extra overtime, but like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream this later. How super sus this internet hit. Now, like I said before, movies will take a lot longer to load up because the longer the project goes, the it has to load up. So we're 86%. Just give it a second. Damn it, the gag showed up. I knew it. I forgot to turn on the camera. It happens at least once. Always turn on the camera if you turn it back on. Bad. The gag continues. All right. Come on. All right, so we'll give this a couple watches. You already know how to do the toxic YouTube thing. Like, comment, and subscribe. You already know. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. This is a community-based project. I will take any recommendation, any constructive criticism. I'm just happy we were able to even get to this point. So we've done a lot. Bow and arrows. We got bow and arrows in Golden Sun now. Well, at least this one. We changed that, so now it looks a little bit better coming from behind. I gotta fix that. The thing is, I can put the pseudo planet diver over there. I could put a movie add to it, but it looks so weird. You'll barely be able to see it. Certain effects definitely benefit from being turned into a movie clip and adding blending to it. Some of them don't. Right now, if I didn't turn the aura into, it'd be covering her. Did I not? Oh, I forgot to add a twin. That's on me. That's on me. I forgot to put a twin. This is why we do a lot of rewatches. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I did not put a twin. That's on me. So we'll fix this. This one has to end a little right there. Yeah, I was supposed. Classic tween. Classic tween. It's so easy to lose track of things. Now we're. Sure. One. Adding frames to the. Okay. All right. Now let's go back and watch it. That was on me. Yeah. It's all good. Turn on the camera. Yes. Oh. Gotta be careful with that one. All right. I think we should be. Just waiting for the movie. Up. Thing is, I would have never noticed it was that jarring. Some of the graphics. But now yeah, I can see it. It's all good. I think I was just too happy just get. Thing is, I can add layer. But we've seen layer definitely make it work. Certain thing. When I'm putting backgrounds, I'll just be a little bit more. Hiding the smoke was it. And another thing is, some of these graphics, they're not really made to be zoomed in, as you can see. Okay, so I just got to speed that up a little. Wait, what? Interesting. All right, let me just make those quick fixes, and I think we should be good. I saw that, so interesting. So we'll fix that part. Okay. Don't know why I went to 4. Oh. Even though I wrote 0. Here first. So let's fix this. Don't know why that's doing. Something I have to fix. So this one has to be sped up. Not a big deal. Back one. I think that should be good. One last rewatch, and then we gotta wrap this up. We did good today. We definitely did. I do hope I can stream this. No, it's all good. That ghost frame, that's for me. So the next scene, we're going to be going back to Mia's perspective, because we are switching from several different things that are happening now. And I need to get Jenna, well, bad Jenna out. As we got bow and arrows, it's good. I just gotta speed that up a little bit. Okay, we're good. Couple things I need to do real quick before we wrap this up. Gotta fix the aura, because the aura is not lined up properly, which is fine. So let's zoom in. Insert frame. Bring this up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. I just gotta slow this one down a little bit more. I think that one was actually this one he's slowing down. Once he gets there, we need to add a lot more frames. Oh shit, not get away with frames. What am I doing? And this is just for yapping purposes. Alright, so while I do this, so we went over today. We did a lot of work on the Aseprite. We got the bow and arrow to work. Did a lot of redrawing. Worked a lot on this, so the past 2.5 hours, we got a lot of stuff done. Save our work. We'll wrap it up because I gotta go take care of some IRL work stuff. Hopefully, I'll try to stream later. If not, I'll stream the next time I can. And again, if you have any questions, you already know what to do. Just go in the comments, type whatever question you got, and I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. All right, I'll see people later. Have a good one, and we'll see y'all next time.